Hello everyone, this is Jan.
Hello YouTube, this is Lucas here.
And today we're going to talk about the verb to go. Well, in Dutch we say gaan. In Portuguese it's
Ir.
and in French it's aller. What else do we have?
Spanish, ir. Italian, andare.
Chinese, chu. And Cantonese, hoi. Well, we can continue for this for a little longer, but how do you say it in Russian?
Ooh, it really depends on the situation.
And in some cases there are like more than 20 ways to translate the verb to go. But in this video we're going to tell you the most important verbs that they use in Russian in order to say to go. So what's the first one we should learn here?
I think probably Idti.
Идти.
Yeah.
Okay. And when do we use this verb?
Well, basically Idti means to go, one direction, and on foot.
Okay, to go on foot. So if I'm saying, if you see me walking on the street, you ask me where you go, and I could say, I go to the supermarket.
Yeah,
and
then I'm going to the supermarket, and you would say я иду в супермаркет.
Я иду в supermarket.
Yeah.
So there we use идти.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the first one. That's clear. What about the second one?
Yeah, and then you have пойти. Пойти is the perfective form of idти.
Yes.
And you can basically use it in the future tense and in the past tense. So for example, if I ask, oh, where is Jan? Где Jan? Maybe Ivan will say, yeah, он пошел в супермаркет. So he went
to the supermarket. We showed another video a week ago about the differences of perfective and imperfective verbs. If you're interested, you can watch that video. So, пойти is the perfective form of идти, right?
Correct.
And these both mean to go somewhere with the intention of not coming back, right?
Yeah, well, it's to go one direction.
On foot.
Yeah, on foot.
Okay. Then the third one.
And then we have a multi-directional verb, ходить. So it's basically to go, but then with the round trip.
Okay.
So to go and come back.
With the intention to come back. And could you give an example when like I go to the gym every day, for example?
Yeah, that's a very good example. Я хожу в спортзал каждый день.
Okay.
So you go to the gym and you come back. You go and you come back.
Yes, and on foot, of course.
Yeah, it's on foot.
So to go on foot with the intention to come back.
Yeah, more directional. To go and come back.
And this was ходить.
Ходить.
Ходить. Okay, we are
Maybe
halfway.
we can reveal them. So
Yeah.
I'm going to the supermarket. Я иду в супермаркет.
Можно. Yes. Let some people pass here. Continue.
Then Jan went to the supermarket. Jan пошел в супермаркет. And ходить. Я хожу в спортзал 3 раза в неделю, or я хожу в спортзал каждый день. Yeah, so the verb ходить.
Okay, very good. We are halfway, right? Because in this video...
Sorry, I forgot to mention they are all on foot.
So what's the fourth one?
Yeah, then well we mentioned идти. Now we have ехать. It's basically just like идти, but then by vehicle, so by transport.
Okay.
So by car, by train, by bus. So for example, if you say I'm going to the supermarket, but you're going by car, and then you say я еду в супермаркет. The verb is ехать.
Okay, so ехать is the verb, and then that was the imperfective form, and then we have the perfective form, of course, and that should be поехать.
Correct.
And this you would use if you go somewhere with the intention of not coming back, right?
Yeah, one directional verb.
One directional verb, and you go by vehicle.
So for example, if a friend of mine asks, where is Jan? I can say он поехал в супермаркет, or I can also say он пошел в супермаркет. And the difference is он поехал, by car, by bus, by train, so he used a vehicle to go there. And он пошел, he went there on foot.
I see. Then the last one, what's the last one?
Ездить.
Ездить. And this is the one that we use if you go somewhere with the intention of coming back by vehicle, right?
Correct.
So, do you use this one if you want to say, I go to the gym 3 times a week, but then you go by vehicle? Yeah,
it's the same, but then by vehicle. So, I go to the gym every day, Я хожу в спортзал каждый день, but this is on foot.
Yeah.
And then я езжу в спортзал каждый день. It means I go to the gym every day, but then by vehicle, by car probably.
So Russian is a very specific language, and by just using one verb, you can often know if the person went on foot or by vehicle, or if he or she went only once, or right? Maybe you can give an example of that.
Yeah. So for example, if a woman says "Я пошла,"
Yeah.
you know that. Well, first of all, you know that's female. In English, you wouldn't be able to know that. You would just in English you would have said "I went,"
Yeah.
but then you don't know if it's male or female.
Yeah.
And then because she used the verb "пошла," it means that it's one direction, and it is on foot. So with only two words, there's a lot of meaning
That's it.
behind these two words.
Yes, exactly. So that was it. Jan and Lucas from Lviv in Ukraine here. And if you want more tips about language learning, then not only for Russian, also for other languages, we have learned and we're still learning many other languages as well. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and then see you next time, I guess.
Увидимся завтра.
See you tomorrow.